They must be up to no good. Arcanine! Arcanine! Arcanine!
Bruh.
What's up everybody, welcome back to Double T Gaming, and today I want to talk about when exactly Pokemon will end. And by that I mean the games, because we all know the anime is never gonna freaking end. Now, the major thing my entire theory is based on is from one Pokemon. If you don't know who this is 100% Zygarde. If you've been following the anime, you'll know that the two Zygarde are about to battle, probably gonna be seeing a 100% form in the near future. But anyway, let's take a close look at the Zygarde. As you can see, he has a rather colorful line right there on his chest. Cue the Illuminati music. Okay, let's start from the far left of this line right here. Before we do that, let me ask you, what is the official color of Pokemon Omega Ruby? It's red. You know what else is red? The far left of this line. Now let's move on to the far right. It's somewhat of a darker shade of blue, but you know what color this resembles? The color of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Let's keep going. This is pretty fun. Moving back over to the left, we have an orangish color. This is identical to the color of Pokemon Sun. Now back over to the right side, we have a lighter shade of blue, a blue that matches the color of Pokemon Moon. Now right in the middle, we have the color white. And I know what you're thinking, Pokemon White. Well, the thing about that is we already got a remake of Pokemon White and Pokemon White 2, like immediately after that game came out. So you can cross that one off the list. But what's the only set of games we haven't had a remake of? Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Well, if you look at what Diamond, Pearls, and Platinum looks like, they all have somewhat of a white quality to them, right? So, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. That's what's next. My theory is that after Sun and Moon, there's going to be a remake of the Gen 4 Sinnoh games. Games which, in my opinion, were some of the best of the series. Now, let's start putting some pieces together here. There are already tons of theories going around that Gen 7 will actually be the last generation of Pokemon before there's a big reboot. And when I say big reboot, I mean like big. Not like the soft reboot we got in Black and White. But with all the theories floating around about Sun and Moon being the last major installment, this idea fits right in there with them. After they make the Gen 4 games, there will be no more games to remake. They will have done them all, from Gen 1 all the way up to Gen 5. It would be the perfect time to end the games. Unless they plan to remake Gen 1 again for the 3DS, which I support 100%. That was a Zygarde reference. Yeah. But once again, as soon as the Sinnoh remake comes out, there will be no more games to remake, and it will be a perfect time to reboot the series. And to add on to this, each generation of Pokemon since Gen 3 has included a remake. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald had Fire Red and Leaf Green. Sinnoh had Heart Gold and Soul Silver come with it. Black and White had Black and White 2. X and Y just had Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So there's really only one option here if they want to continue that trend. The remake part of the generation generally comes out about 1 to 2 years following the main installment, which will probably put the release date around the fall of 2018. That's when I think Pokemon will end. Bottom line here, after Sun and Moon, they'll remake Sinnoh, and after that, I think there will be no more major installments to the Pokemon games besides the possibility of remaking all generations to the 3DS. Will this happen? Probably not. It's just a hunch. Is it a possibility? Sure it is, but there are also thousands of other different scenarios that could happen. Why am I even saying this? Because it was really fun to make and think about this pretty deep, and you know, freaking YOLO, man. But tell me what you guys think will happen to the games after Sun and Moon. Will there be another big region, or will we just see a rehash of the previous ones? It's a really interesting topic for sure. But if you like the video, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like my content or just like the sound of my sexual voice. But thank you guys for watching. This is Double T Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next video.